Hi guys, I'm Dr. Peter and welcome to another episode of Before and Beyond. So today I've got a case here and we're talking actually about just routine dental x-rays. So I've got a patient here where we took some routine dental x-rays, and routine dental x-rays are really good because there's certain things that sometimes we miss, and these x-rays just reveal those things so that we make sure we don't leave them for too long. So for example, when I look at this x-ray, I see a few problems. She's got a filling here, which actually correlates to this filling here. Now, in terms of that filling in the mouth, you might think, hey, that looks okay. But in the x-ray, we can see that clearly there's this little dark shadow around the filling. And if we didn't take that x-ray, we would have missed that. And if we left that, actually what would have happened over time is that little shadow would have gotten very close to where this patient's nerve is. And if it does get to that point, sometimes then they'll get a toothache, and we're talking about a lot more complicated treatment in the forms of like a root canal, or if it gets really bad, sometimes we talk about extractions if the tooth's really broken down. But this x-ray is really beneficial because we catch these kind of problems early and we can deal with them as needed. And so that's one problem I spot. I also see a little issue with a filling here, and there's a little shadow here. So all these things we catch with just routine x-rays. So that's one patient. I got another case here again. Similar little issue. We're looking at the x-rays and we see a problem here, we see a problem here, and we also see a problem here. And all these things can be missed really easily if we don't take the x-rays. So for example, this filling here is actually this filling here. And in the mouth, again, you might think the filling's okay, but realize that having looked at the x-ray, we see that there's another problem. So again, that's why x-rays are quite important. And just to re-emphasize the point again, we have a tooth here. It's actually this one here. And if we actually look, it's got a really big hole on the side of the tooth there. And so again, we would have missed this if we didn't actually take some x-rays to follow up with. So these are why routine x-rays are really beneficial, to catch these kind of problems and deal with them before they become a bigger issue. Another type of x-ray, which is quite good, is this scan here. This is really good for showing your wisdom teeth. And in this patient, we actually didn't see the wisdom teeth in the mouth. When we take the x-ray, we can see the wisdom teeth are what we call impacted. So they're sideways. And this is a great way to monitor the wisdom teeth to make sure that they're not getting worse. But the same idea, if we don't take these x-rays every once in a while to check, we won't know. That's why these x-rays are really important. Anyway, that's just me talking about x-rays. Hope you guys learned a little bit about why these x-rays are important. And we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.